Let me tell you something, friend. I'm 80 years old, and I've packed more bags in my life than a teenage girl going to summer camp for the first time. You ever tried cramming 50 years of experience into a carry-on? That's how I feel every time I get ready to travel nowadays. But hey, just because the old knees crack like bubble wrap and I need reading glasses to find my reading glasses, doesn't mean I'm not going places. In fact, now, after 65, is the best time to explore the world. But there's one golden rule. If you pack wrong, your whole trip could turn into a disaster faster than you can say, "Where's my medication?" So lean in, kid. I'm about to give you the ultimate survival guide to packing for travel after 65. I've got stories, jokes, regrets, oh boy do I, and a few secrets nobody tells you about senior travel. But by the end of this chat, you'll be packing smarter than a TSA agent with a PhD. Let's start with the one thing most seniors forget. 1. Your meds. All of them. Now this sounds obvious, but hear me out. Back in 2009, I took a flight to Rome with my lady friend, Barbara. Romantic, right? Wrong. Halfway over the Atlantic, I realized I packed my diabetes meds, but forgot the little pills for my blood pressure. And let me tell you, nothing kills a mood like sweating in a foreign pharmacy while the clerk Googles lisinopril. Don't just bring your meds, bring extra. Bring it in your carry-on. Bring it in labeled bottles. Heck, tape it to your chest if you have to. And while you're at it, bring copies of your prescriptions too. Trust me on this one. Oh, and pro tip, always pack that one pill that helps you go, because there's nothing worse than being backed up in Barcelona. 2. Compression socks, a sexy must-have. I know what you're thinking. Compression socks? What am I, 90? No, friend, you're smart. These things are lifesavers on long flights. Ever get off a plane with legs that feel like they've been inflated at a bicycle pump station? That's your blood pooling like a lazy teenager. Compression socks help keep the circulation moving. Plus, they come in snazzy colors now. You can pretend you're rocking designer athletic wear. I've got one pair with flamingos on them. Makes airport security smile every time. 3. The mighty document folder. You know what age teaches you? That forgetting things ain't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So I travel with a document folder. Not digital, mind you, an actual old-school plastic zipper pouch. Inside, I keep passport and a copy of it, flight itinerary, hotel bookings, travel insurance, emergency contact info, and a little note that says, "If found confused, please return to Gate 3. That last one's half joke, half serious. Listen, your future self will thank you when you're not digging through 14 browser tabs looking for your Airbnb confirmation while the taxi meter's ticking. Now, friend, before we go any further, if you're enjoying these tips and maybe chuckled once or twice, why not show an old man some love? Like the video, drop a comment about your next travel destination, and hit that subscribe button. It keeps this little journey going, and who knows, you might just help another senior traveler avoid a packing disaster. All right, back to business. 4. A mini first aid kit. Band-Aids, antiseptic cream, pain relievers, anti-diarrhea meds, allergy pills, a thermometer, a tiny pair of tweezers even. Basically, be your own nurse, because the last time I asked a hotel for a Band-Aid in Thailand, they handed me a piece of duct tape and a smile. Bonus, toss in a few safety pins, a needle and thread, and a tiny flashlight. The Boy Scouts would be jealous. 5. Clothes that mix, match, and stretch. You ever hear the term capsule wardrobe? It's not some sci-fi thing. It just means packing clothes that work together so you can make a dozen outfits with 5 pieces. My rule is 3 shirts, 2 pants, 1 blazer. All neutral colors, all wrinkle resistant, and at least 1 stretchy waistband. Don't fight it. Give in to the elastic. And always bring an extra pair of underwear in your carry-on. I don't care if you're only flying 2 hours, because luggage gets lost, bellies get upset, and accidents, well, they happen. 6. A neck pillow you'd marry if you could. You know what hell feels like? Sleeping on a plane with no neck support. Woke up once looking like a question mark. My chiropractor bought a new boat that month thanks to me. Get a good neck pillow, the memory foam kind. Treat it like your travel spouse. Strap it to your bag. Name it if you must. Mine's called Lulu. 7. Noise-canceling headphones, aka sanity savers. Because babies cry, people talk too loud, and flight attendants bang the cart like they're in a rock band. Invest in a good pair. Doesn't have to be fancy, but once you hear nothing, you'll feel everything. 8. A copy of your favorite book or two. Don't rely on Wi-Fi. Don't trust airplane screens. I always bring a good book. Something I've read before and something new. And yes, sometimes it's a romance novel. Don't judge me. Old men need love too. 9. A travel journal. Now here's something I wish I'd started earlier. At 80, I look back at all the trips I took and I wish I wrote more down. The little things, like how the old lady in Kyoto gave me warm tea on a rainy day, or how the train in Spain smelled like roasted almonds. Write down your trip, friend, not for Facebook, not for the grandkids, for you. You'll thank yourself when your memory gets fuzzy and you want to remember what the sunset looked like in Santorini or how the air felt in the Swiss Alps. 10. Snacks. No debates, just snacks. Airport food costs more than my first house. Bring trail mix, protein bars, dried fruit, and gum because ears pop and breath stinks. I once sat next to a guy who ate sardines on a plane. I nearly jumped out at 30,000 feet. Learn from me. 11. A power bank or two. Because phones die faster than my patience in airport lines. Bring a portable charger. Heck, bring two. And all the cords. All the cords. Label them if you must. You never want to be stuck in Istanbul with 4% battery and no idea where your hotel is. 12. A travel belt or hidden pouch. I used to laugh at these things until I got pickpocketed in Prague. Now I wear it like it's part of my anatomy. Stick your cash, cards, and passport in there. Keep it close. Dance with it if you have to. 13. A pair of slippers. Hotel floors are not your friend. Neither are midnight bathroom trips. Pack light slippers. Your feet will send you thank you notes. 14. Copies of everything, and I mean everything. Print out your itinerary. Email it to yourself. Stick it in the cloud. Tattoo it on your arm if you have to. Once had to explain my way into a hotel in Peru without a reservation number. Let's just say I ended up sleeping next to a llama. 15. Your sense of humor, the most essential item of all. Because travel gets messy. Flights get delayed. Toilets clog. Plans fall apart. You'll lose something. You'll miss something. You'll get sunburned. But if you pack your humor, you'll be fine. You'll turn the disaster into a story. You'll laugh about it a year later. Or in my case, you'll tell the internet and turn it into a 10,000-word story. Coming up, friend, we're not done yet. In the second part, I'll share the emotional moment I almost gave up traveling for good, the item I forgot that nearly cost me my life, how packing differently saved my marriage, and the 5 bonus packing hacks you probably never heard of. So grab a cup of tea, stretch your back, and let's keep this journey rolling. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, the most important thing to pack, your sense of humor. You know, the older I get, the more I realize how humor is like a passport for your soul. It opens doors, eases tension, and lets you connect with people across every language and culture. But let me tell you something, friend. There was a time I almost gave up traveling for good. Yeah, this was about 10 years ago. I had just turned 70, and my joints were stiffer than frozen breadsticks. My wife, bless her heart, had passed a year before, and the thought of boarding a plane alone, eating alone, checking into some hotel room alone, it crushed me. I remember sitting on my front porch, suitcase half packed, looking at the sky and thinking, what's the point? But then something happened. My granddaughter, Ella, she comes up to me with her little pink backpack and says, "Grandpa, are you still going to Italy? Because I drew this for you." And she hands me a crayon picture of the Colosseum with me in it, wearing a big hat, waving. It hit me right in the ticker. That was the moment I decided I'm not done exploring. Not yet. And you know what I learned? Traveling alone doesn't mean being lonely. You'd be surprised how many conversations start with a white-haired guy asking where the bathroom is. I've made friends in bakeries, bus stops, and even lost luggage counters. But let me circle back, because this is still about packing essentials. And now I'll tell you the one thing I forgot that nearly cost me my life. The day I forgot my CPAP machine. Oh boy. If you're one of us blessed with sleep apnea, you know what I'm talking about. I was in Buenos Aires, tango music in the air, beautiful place. I unpacked and realized no CPAP. I thought, I'll be fine, I'll just sleep on my side. Big mistake. I woke up in the middle of the night gasping like a fish out of water, scared me half to death. Ended up sleeping in a recliner in the hotel lobby because I was afraid to fall asleep again. Now I triple check my CPAP, and if I don't have room, I make room. Forget the third pair of shoes, take the machine. Lesson? Always prioritize your health equipment, even over comfort. Now, let me tell you about the time packing differently saved my marriage. Back when my wife Linda was alive, we took a trip to Hawaii. She told me to pack light, but I, being the stubborn mule that I am, brought 2 overstuffed suitcases. I packed like I was moving to the island. We arrive, her bag, neat, compact. She looked like a pro. Mine, it took 3 bellboys and a prayer to get it to the room. She didn't say a word, just gave me the eye look. Long story short, I wore the same pair of shorts for 5 days. Why? Because all my stuff was at the bottom of the bag, under layers of just-in-case items. Meanwhile, Linda breezed through the week in 5 outfits that fit in a backpack. When we got home, she handed me a book called How to Pack Like an Adult. Ouch, but fair. That was the last time I overpacked. Marriage saved. Now, let's move to some ninja-level senior packing hacks. You ready? 16 Ziploc bags are gold. I pack everything in Ziplocs. Socks? Ziploc. Meds? Ziploc. Travel-size lotions and creams? You guessed it, Ziploc. They keep things organized, sealed, and dry. You drop a shampoo bottle on your sweater once, you'll never go back. 17. Bring a scarf or light shawl. Yes, even you, sir. Hear me out, fellas. A scarf can be a blanket, a pillow, a neck warmer, even a curtain if you're bunking with a snorer. Plus, if you're traveling somewhere dusty or cold, you'll thank me. And it adds class. Nothing like looking like a cultured world traveler. 18. A mini travel steamer or wrinkle release spray. Wrinkled clothes scream tourist. Give yourself a spritz, a shake, and boom, smooth as jazz. Now, friend, let me share a few emotional truths that hit harder after 65. Truth number 1. You'll tire more easily, so pack your patience. There was a time I missed a connection in Dubai. Back in my 40s, I'd have thrown a fit. At 80, I found a massage chair and fell asleep for 90 minutes. Truth is, you can't control everything. Delays happen. Things go wrong. But if you keep your cool, the trip becomes the story, not the problem. Truth number 2. Travel is not about seeing places. It's about feeling moments. Sure, the Eiffel Tower is nice, but what I remember most is the quape I ate under it, the buttery, lemony bite, the laugh I had with a stranger who spilled coffee on me, and the dang dessert. So pack light, but pack your heart. Be open. Talk to strangers. Dance if someone invites you. sing if someone plays guitar, and eat the dang dessert. And truth number 3, you're not too old to go. You're too wise not to. Travel now while you still can, even if it's just a weekend to the next town. The world's got a way of reminding you how alive you still are. That ache in your knee, proof you're walking. That nap in a park in Lisbon, a story for your grandkids. That photo of you, wind in your hair, smiling like a teenager, that's proof you're not done living. So let's wrap this up, shall we? So here's your senior traveler's packing checklist, Paul's version. Meds and extras, compression socks, document folder, first aid kit, mix and match clothes, neck pillow, noise-canceling headphones, books or e-reader, travel journal, snacks, power bank, money belt or pouch, slippers, multiple document copies, sense of humor, Ziploc bags, scarf or shawl, lavender oil, backup glasses, wrinkle spray, and don't forget your heart, your patience, and your curiosity. That's the real luggage. And if you've stuck with me all the way to the end, friend, I got nothing but respect for you. You're the kind of traveler the world needs more of. One with stories, laughter, and maybe a few joint pains. Before you head off, do this old man a favor. If this made you smile, laugh, or rethink your next trip, give the video a like, leave a comment with your favorite travel destination, and hit that subscribe button. There's more coming from me, more stories, more wisdom, and a whole lot of truth from someone who's been around the block and around the globe. Until next time, pack well, travel safe, and never forget, you're not old, you're experienced. Your friend, Paul.